Good evening and hello, our fellow Mialisia designers. This is Sean Brown, your Mialisia president. This is going to be an informal training on the back office. I'm going to start here at the Google homepage and kind of take you through how to get there and what to do and what some of the things are working. Right off the bat, I just want to warn you that there's going to be some visual things that we still need to work on the back office, a lot of little kinks that we need to fix. But for the most part, it should work okay, and it should come up tonight. So we're just going to work through some things. I'm going to show you some things, and then there's a feedback button I'll show you that if you see things that need to be fixed or things that need to be corrected, which I'm sure there are going to be a lot of them, you'll be able to send that feedback to us right off the back office. All right, guys. So, and gals, we are here at the Google back office. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type in www.mymialisia.com. Okay, if I hit enter, what you're going to see is actually an application come up. Now this happens when you've gone to mymialisia.com before, and I'm going to show you what you have to do to get it to work. You can do a couple of things. You can delete your cookies or clear your cache, but the easiest way is just to click here and kind of go right to the mialisia.com / and delete that and hit enter. And then what will happen is you'll be brought to our back office sign-in page. Now if you've never gone to mymialisia.com, you'll be taken straight here. Alright, now you're going to type in your username and password. Your username again is the first word in your website, so username.mialisia.com, and your username goes right in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a test email or a test username, and then I'm going to put in a password and sign in. Oops, that didn't work. Let's try that again. Okay, so now by the way, if you need your password or you need your username and you don't know what that is, I would ask that you send an email to support@mialisia.com, and they'll be able to get your username and password. That's the quickest way to get it, rather than calling support and bogging down the telephones for that. So send an email and we'll be able to get that right back to you and you can sign in. Now, a couple of things. The shopping carts will be live for those of you that were in the first 500 kits that we shipped out that are shipping out this week. The next group, your back offices will still be available, but you won't have the shopping cart available until the second round of shipments, which should happen sometime in mid-August, and we'll communicate that date as we get closer. Okay guys, so what I'm going to show you here, first things, is there's several things that you can do here. You see a couple of things right here. This is the register now for leadership conference. This will be a little visually more appealing in the next couple of days. It's kind of choppy right here. And so what you're going to see is this is a live link, so you can click on that. Just want to point out a couple of things here on the home page. Over here is a feedback and support button. I'll show you that in a second. Down on the bottom, you can enroll a designer at this quick link. You can shop, and you have the phone number for support, and then you have email support. That's actually a live link. If you click that, it sends an email directly to customer service. Up here in the top, you have several drop-down menus that we're going to go through here in a second. And then over here, you have a little menu that you can do quickly to get to where you want to go. This news items here isn't live yet, but this is where emails will be that we send out to you with corporate notifications. They'll also be posted on social media, but they'll also be available here in your back office, and you can get the most current news that way. So if I go back to feedback and support, you have a couple of options here. You can contact support and send a message to us this way, and then just click send message by entering your email address and the subject and how we can help you. Or you can give us some feedback that you'd like us to consider. So you can enter your idea here, describe your idea, and again enter your email and hit post idea. Okay, the next thing that you can do is right here, this is the home page. You can go to shop. If we go to shop, what you're going to see, it's coming, just bear with me here while it pulls up. Okay. So what you're going to see is several products available. A couple of things you can choose right here, how many products you see in the page. Over here, you're going to see Versatile Jewelry. This represents all our necklaces. Annalise was passionate about not calling those necklaces because, as you all know, our necklaces aren't just necklaces. They're actually Versatile Jewelry. These will be in actual drop-down menus by collection as they are in the catalog, and you'll be able to search them in several ways: by Versatile Jewelry, by collection, also by earrings, and by rings, as you can see down here. The final category will be a designer supply category, and those will all be drop-down menus. They won't all be laid out like this or like this right here. Over here you can see we're working on this. You can see some of the ring sizes that you have to be able to choose from, and the add to cart button will be below that. Hopefully that'll be fixed tonight, and we're working on that. And you'll see our products here. You'll also see pictures of all the supplies that we have, and what you see is their value associated. You can see here the values under personal volume, and over here you can see that with supplies there is no volume, as you guys all are well aware. Okay, so that's the shopping cart. Again, all those products for the first people we shipped will be available. For those that are in just the recruiting phase for the next couple of weeks, you'll actually be able to still buy business supplies here in your back office. Okay, so if we go to My Cart, this will actually take you to your shopping cart, and your order history will actually take you to all the orders that you've placed as the designer here at Mialisia. And you'll be able to browse those and see what the totals are, and also how much value you earned towards the comp plan. Okay, so if we go back to the home page, next is your designers. This shall show you it says personally enrolled designers. It'll actually show you all designers in your downline. And then you'll have an organization viewer, organization details, your designers, and your customers. We're also going to put another tab in here eventually for your fashionistas or your party hosts. Okay, so as we come, next tab, we'll go back to the home tab here. Then you have a commissions, and you have your organization. Your organization we showed you already, but your commissions will actually show you a couple of things. Weekly commissions, if you're on this tab, will show you your retail commissions plus your fast start bonuses, which are those $50 that you get for each person on your level 1 that signs up for the $4.99 or $5.99 kit later on. So those are paid weekly. If you go to your monthly commissions, those are your downline commissions, and you can choose a period here. That'll just be month by month by month as we go forward. And then your quarterly is actually going to be taken off. So it's just going to be weekly and monthly, because that's when all the commissions will be paid out. Monthly being the downline commissions. And then you can look at your volumes here. This will show you your personal and team volume. This is a month-to-date number. Okay, so that's how that will work. Go back to the home page once again. And down here, right down here, you can see your enroll designer. This is where you can enroll a designer. You can shop, and again, we showed you those already. If we go to My Business, this is where you're going to create fashion events. So first I'm going to go to a tab here. It says My Events. It actually is a calendar of your events. This isn't quite ready yet. It will be soon, but this is actually ready. Create an event. If you go here, you'll actually choose your calendar. You'll choose your start date and your end date, and you'll go to your time zone, and you can repeat that event. If it's an ongoing event every month, you can do that. You can choose if it's an all-day event, if it's a virtual party, and you can also allow other distributors to see this event if you so choose. You also have here an appointment. So is it a birthday, anniversary, that kind of a thing. So you can also create a different type of event that you might be throwing a party and what the reasons for. Okay. I go back, then you have an enrolled designer place here, which will take you to an online tab. Okay, here's your fashion events. This is your fashion event dashboard. This is going to show you all of your parties, and you can see there's 5 or 6 parties here, 6, and you can do several things from here. If you click on the party ID, it actually pulls up a copy of the invite, the evite that went out to that particular customer. And so that's important, obviously, as you can review that. And when you send that out, there's actually a live link that goes into the party, and that'll pre-fill with their information. Here you can add a guest to that party, or you can close the party, or you can manage it by just clicking Manage Event. It's not live yet, but it will be. You'll be able to manage that event. Here you can edit, and you can edit the lists of guests that are in there, or you can click on Add Guest to that party, and it'll pop up, a field where you can actually add that person to the party. Okay. Reports. We have all different kinds of reports available for you. Before I go into those, I wanted to also show you that if you want to create a fashion event and you click on that, you can actually choose your party host, your fashionista, or you can create a new fashionista. If I go to just one that's already in the system, because it'll be assigned to you as a designer, you can then say create invite. That'll pull up the event. Now, the events can go 1 to 5 days, so you pick the length of time. You'll pick the start time, and you'll put a message in there, and you'll kind of go there. Let me just show you kind of a simulation here. I'll pick a date. Try to go through this as quickly as possible for you. Okay, now that brings you to the invitation spot. Here you will actually put the subject line that you would like for your party invites. Remember, these are coming out from the party host email, not yours as the designer, but actually from your email as the fashionista. The invitation text, you can put in there whatever you would like. And then, so right now I'll just do something here. Then I'm going to say next. Now, a couple of things. I can continue to add customers here, or I can choose from already existing customers that are assigned to that fashionista, which if this is her second or third or fourth party, there'll be a bunch of people in here that I can select if they're repeat, and it'll save you time. Then I can select that person or all of these people that are down here, hit finish and send, and it'll send the emails off to them, which is really a nice feature. And so once that happens, then you just follow up and do whatever you would do to get people to come to that party as the designer. And so pretty cool little tool. It'll work just fine. It'll also calculate the rewards, and we'll show you how to do that at a later time here as parties go on. We'll have that ready to go over the next couple of days. So some of the reports you can see, you can do your business snapshot. That'll tell you lots of different things there. Personally, your volumes, qualified status, commissions, your current rank. Also, we have my organization, which will show you your downline. Here, what's nice about here is you can pull up their profiles. You can email them, and you can click over here, which will send them an email, which is nice, right to your downline. Or you can click over here and you can view their order history or their email, okay, or send them an email. Another report that'll be available is your designers and your customers and your commissions. A lot of these other reports we're working on right now to make them available for you soon. Another thing I want to show you is your resource library. In here, you're going to have several things available to you. It's going to start, there'll be a video back here, a couple of videos back here that you'll be able to use. We'll be able to post those. And you'll see your policy and procedures is here and ready to go. You'll have that available to you tomorrow. I know a lot of you have been waiting for that. You'll also have the training manual that'll be back here. It should be available tonight. You'll have a new video from Mialisia and this video that I'm recording for you right now that'll be available as well. Cool things here, and some of the things like the videos, you can share them right to Facebook or Twitter or email them right from your back office. We'll make that available for you so you can do that. So that should be a kind of cool thing. Last thing I wanted to show you tonight is I want to keep this short so that you guys can take it all in, and then we'll do future training videos here in the near future. This actually is where you can update your personal website, and so you can go to that. Here's what I would encourage you guys all to do right off the bat is I would edit this info and put your picture in here. This is not me, by the way. But you can put your picture right in here, and that way encourage your downline to do that as well, so you can recognize people's faces and know who it is you're looking at. The same is true for your customers. They'll want to see that and know that they're on your right site. Here you can edit all this stuff, all the phone numbers and stuff. Remember, anything you edit here changes on your website, on your front, the one that your customers can see. Another thing here is your profile, your billing information. If you go to that, just to clarify here, this is actually your history, not your billing information. I'm sorry about that. Your actual history, your billing history. If I go to notifications, this is where you can change your email, and then you have to send a verification email so that we know it's valid before you change it. If you don't want to get any more company emails, you can unsubscribe here. I wouldn't recommend that, as it's important that you stay in the loop, and we promise to not spam your emails with tons of emails and keep them to a couple a week. Even though there's more coming out than that right now, we have a lot to communicate. We promise in the future to keep that down. Your payment preferences, this is where you update your credit card. This is where you update your credit card and you change your credit card information. And this is the actual billing card that we bill for your orders and for everything else. And then the last thing that I would tell you is that we're going to add something here where you can change your direct deposit information for your commissions. All right, guys, so and gals, that's all we have for tonight. Wanted to just walk you through all those different things and know that there's going to be a lot of changes and updates happening to this daily going forward. Thank you. Have a good night.